Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Saturday today. If you're watching this on a Saturday, happy Saturday. And happy whatever day you're watching this. So remember in my last vlog when I said I wasn't gonna work on Saturday? Oh gosh, yeah, I did. I worked this morning. I did. So now I'm a little late going down to Orange County, but that's okay. It's gonna be such a nice day. I'm gonna hang out with my mom a little bit. And I don't know how much I'm actually gonna film today, but I'm just gonna vlog today and tomorrow, see what I get into. I have something that I'm doing tomorrow that's really, really cool. I'm gonna fill you in on that tomorrow. But in the meantime, let's go down to Orange County, have some fun. It's Sunday. Happy Sunday. I haven't vlogged on the weekend in so long. This is so fun. My mom's house yesterday was so relaxing. It was so nice to just leave my phone in my bag and be present and enjoy the sun. And we went to her pool and just relaxed and snacked. Then we went to my favorite boutique, Luna Bee in Orange County. They have like the cutest stuff there. And I got a couple of outfits, which I'll show you in a little bit. And then I took her out to her favorite sushi restaurant. And they're so nice there. They made me a, wow. What? Do you guys see what I see? The tree is in the middle of the road. I was like, that's dangerous. Oh my gosh. That's kind of crazy. It's like broken off and hanging in the road. Sorry, that just like distracted me. I don't even know what I was saying now. What did I say? Oh, maybe I was talking about sushi? I don't know. They made me a really good vegan crunchy roll and it was really yummy and we had a great dinner. And then I came back to LA. So yeah. Today though, I have a really fun day planned today because once again, I'm going to attempt to not work, at least for the better part of the day. And I'm really looking forward to that. I'm trying to be better about giving myself time off. I love working and I love doing what I do, so it's really hard for me to not work because it's my passion and something I really truly enjoy doing. But because I never give myself a break, then I end up, well, I feel like you guys are kind of crooked, sorry. I feel like I end up getting burnt out because I never take breaks. So I'm trying to be better at balance. Apparently this is balance, you know, I'm doing doing my best at it. I had originally thought that I would take the dogs on a hike this morning because I'm gonna be out for most of the afternoon, but it is so hot out already. It's 80 degrees out already. We're in a heat wave. So I don't think it's healthy for them to be hiking up a hill in 80-degree heat, so we're not gonna do that. Plus, I actually drove by the canyon, and like where I usually park, it's usually empty at this time when I go, and it was completely packed and full, which means lots of other people had the same idea that I did. It was not original in my plan to hike before it got too hot. So we're gonna scratch that. Plus, they already had a really fun day yesterday at my mom's, like running around with her dog, so they actually seem very chill and relaxed. So I think that they'll be fine just relaxing today. But I figured before I go have fun this afternoon, I would try to be a little productive and throw my laundry in. I'm gonna get gas and just like tidy up the house a little bit so that I can prepare for the week ahead, and then I have a fun afternoon planned, and then I want to just get really organized for the week this week so that I have a really great week, because I feel like success and like getting your stuff done is all about preparation, in my opinion. So that's what we're gonna try and do. Also, pandemic or not, I am always gonna wear a glove when I touch a gas thing. I don't even know what it's called. Dispenser? I don't know. It's just really dirty. So that's my rule. I always just wear one glove. You have to stay. Oh, here, you know what? I'll roll down the windows for you a little bit, okay? Okay, just getting it all done today. Why are there so many crazy people in LA? We don't know. Okay, so story time. Last Sunday, I went to the beach with a couple of friends who, they're the same friends that I'm meeting today at the beach. And one of the girls, Amy, started talking about a psychic that she saw 10 years ago, and that she had an incredible experience with him. Basically, a lot of what he told her 10 years ago has actually happened. Like really specific stuff. Like how and when her grandfather would pass away, and where her sister would go to college, and things that nobody would know unless they really truly had psychic abilities. And so she told us so many more things, and truly I was incredibly intrigued. And so I asked her for his number, and so did my other friend Brittany, who we were with, and we were just like, wow, this is so interesting. She's like, I have not talked to him in 10 years. Like I have no idea if he's still practicing or not, but I'll give you his information and you can like see. So I didn't do anything with it. And I saw my friend Brittany again at this baby shower that I went to last week, and she was like, hey, did you text the psychic? And I'm like, no, I didn't, I forgot. And so while we're there, she's like, just text him, let's see. And I'm like, okay, whatever, let's text him. So we send a text to the number that our friend Amy gave us, and it sent as green as like a text message. So I was like, oh, it might be a landline, like who knows? And Amy's like, yeah, I don't know, like I have no idea if that's even his number anymore. So we don't think anything of it. Then the next day I get a call, and it's the psychic. And he's like, hi, I'm just calling you back. Like I am still practicing, and you know, would you like to come and see me? Blah, 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 blah. So I just like nervously set an appointment with him, and that's where I'm going right now. It's kind of wild because at least he was, I don't know if he still is, Jennifer Aniston's psychic, and he's like a celebrity psychic. He was really difficult to find. You could literally not find anything about him on the internet. So we'll see what happens. I'm really excited, and I'm just trying to go into it with an open mind and just open my heart to the experience and see what happens. But yeah, you know, I did do that psychic reading over the phone and it was a really great experience, but I don't know, I think that there's something different about doing it in person and also doing it with someone who came highly recommended to me by someone that I trust. So we'll see. I'm trying to not have any expectations. I think the only thing that makes me nervous is maybe hearing something that I don't want to hear or something that's kind of scary. But I'm gonna just take it with a grain of salt and like see what happens. I'm truly just incredibly intrigued by this. Obviously, if you watched my other video with psychic encounters, then you know this is something that I've been really interested in. So the fact that he's taking, sorry, this road is really bumpy. So the fact that he's taking in-person readings, obviously we'll be 6 feet apart and all of that stuff, but yeah, I'm very, very curious. So that's what we're gonna go and do. And then we're gonna go meet Amy and Brittany at the beach, which I think is perfect timing so that I can go and tell them all of the things. I'm also excited because he told me that I could record our session, which is great, so that I can listen back and we'll see. I don't think I can vlog it, but I can always ask, you know? So let's go. Process everything and then I'll fill you guys in. But wow. Just stopped at Erewhon, got some treats for the beach, some snacks and some kombucha. I'm gonna go meet the girls. I have to catch you guys up on this reading, but I feel like I need to do it later when I get home. Holy crap. Wow, wow, wow. Just out in the water with the girls, having the best day, guys. It's so nice out, and we've just been talking about my reading. It was amazing. I can't wait to tell you guys about it later. Hopefully I don't get taken out. Okay, Brittany is gonna go see Psychic John tomorrow! Oh my god. I still haven't told them what John told me, but Amy is the one that referred us to Psychic John. And now Brittany's gonna go. I literally am so excited. Oh, beach day.
It's so fun.
Guys, I feel like we parked a really far away.
I know, I'm out of breath.
Walking in the sand is a really good workout.
California beaches. 1 mile later, we're either at the water or at our car.
True. What a nice day. All right, so last night I got home from the beach way later than I had originally planned, which is totally fine because I had such a great time. And when I got home, I had a notice on my door about how they were shutting the water off at my building the next day, which is today, for a few hours to like work on plumbing. And I'm like, oh, I really was planning to bathe the dogs on Monday, today. So I last minute made the executive decision to bathe them last night, and by the time I was done bathing them and blow drying them and bathing myself and blow drying my own hair and all that jazz, it was so late that I just ordered takeout, had dinner, and like processed the reading with John, the psychic. So that's why I didn't update you last night, but I'm here on a Monday ready to update you about my experience because it was literally life-changing. I don't even know where to start because like I feel like I can't really run through the entire thing because so much of it won't make sense to anyone else but me, and that's why a psychic reading or any type of numerology reading or anything like that really truly is so personal. But I just have to kind of like share some of it with you because it truly was unbelievable. It exceeded my expectations. It was life-changing, like I said, and it just gave me so much clarity in regards to my past, clarity in regards to my present, clarity in regards to my future, and hope for my future, and excitement, and just this, it felt like an exhale. And I want to be truthful in saying that not everything he told me were things that I wanted to hear. You know, some of it was hard to hear, but also important for me to hear, and just solidifies the way that I was thinking and feeling about certain things, and just made me feel good in the choices that I made. Some of the choices that I've made, because there were some things that we touched on that now having someone else outside of the situation that knows nothing about certain situations to have him point certain things out and know them, it just, okay, I'll just like, I feel like you gotta sit down for this. So I am gonna show you my little cute pieces that I got at the boutique because I said that I was gonna do that, but let's chat psychic reading, life-changing psychic reading. I feel like the lighting isn't that great over here, but I'm gonna sit in my little meditation chair and give you the rundown. Also, I never get dressed up. This is one of the dresses that I got at the boutique, and I decided to get dressed up a little because I'm meeting Amy and Brittany for dinner in a little bit. We're gonna actually go out to dinner, which is fun. I've really only gone out to dinner with my mom once. So that's crazy that this is like the second time I'm going out to dinner in like 5 or 6 months. That's wild. But we're gonna go to Gracias Madre because Brittany had her reading today and Amy and I are dying to like hear all about it. So that'll be really fun. Anyway, let's talk my reading. First of all, this guy is unbelievable. He knew things that there's no way anybody would know. Things about myself personally that nobody would know. You can't find out on the internet. Like, I've never told anyone. Like, he knew these things. He knew things about my relationships, like specific things. He knew things about my relationship with my ex-boyfriend, the bad one, that nobody would know except for him and I. Additionally, he knew things about my ex-boyfriend that I had suspicions about that nobody would freaking know except for him and I. And it just was, I'm still honestly in shock. I actually listened to the reading because I recorded it. I listened to it again today and I just am like mind blown because that right there, like just him knowing so many specifics about my past and about my relationship with my ex-boyfriend is, I'm like, you can't make that stuff up. You can't make this up. There's no way that he could find that out. Like I'm trying it in my mind. It's hard, right? To like wrap your mind around someone being that gifted and being able to have psychic capabilities like that. But there are people like that and he's one of them. And it's just unbelievable. Like I'm truly just, it's just shocking. Like, I mean, he knew things about my dad. He knew things about my mom. It's just crazy. He knew how many people I've dated since my bad ex-boyfriend, and he knew exactly why those relationships ended, and it was just bizarre. He told me about their personalities, and he just confirmed that those relationships weren't right, and he confirmed so many things about my ex-boyfriend, and he even told me things that he predicts will happen. And the thing about me sharing is I feel like I don't know what would be more fun. I'm almost like feeling, I don't know, it's just so crazy. I want to tell you everything, but then I almost feel like it would be more fun to keep it to myself. And if and when the things that he predicted come true and happen, then I will do update videos on that. I feel like that just would be way more powerful, because I could sit here and like say all the things that he said would happen, but I just feel like it'd be cooler to share when they do happen. And maybe I'll even like play the clip of him telling me. Oh, it's so crazy. I'm getting chills. Oh my gosh. But I do want to share a few things. So one thing that he knew right away was the relationship with my father. And between what he knew and what he shared with me, it confirmed that I made the right choice to not have a relationship with him, which that was one of those things that was really hard for me to hear, because part of me was maybe hoping that he was going to urge me to reach out to him or tell me that the relationship could be salvaged or whatever it might be. But that wasn't the case. He confirmed that I did the right thing and that my father was emotionally unavailable. And with that being said, yes, that was hard for me to hear, but it also gave me this sense of peace with the choice that I made, because recently I've been working through a lot of guilt in therapy about not trying to have a relationship with him. This is about to get really deep, by the way. You know, I have guilt sometimes, and I feel like it's my fault, and I have a tendency to make things that are not my fault. So just hearing someone that is so far removed from the situation and is sheerly going off of their own intuition, and I trust him because he just knew too much to be kind of like pulling it out of his ass, you know, like he really knew what he was talking about. And so him just confirming that I made the right choice just made me feel good, you know, sad, but good. So that was a really powerful thing. It gives me, honestly, it gives me chills. I can't get over it. It's just, I have full body chills. He also, like I said, knew that there were two people that I had dated since my massive breakup with my bad ex-boyfriend, and he pinpointed exactly the types of people that they were. He knew that they were both short-term. He knew exactly why they both ended, and he confirmed to me that both of them were just like interim lessons, that they weren't supposed to go anywhere. Because again, with both of those guys, both times I felt like maybe I did something wrong, maybe it was me, even though part of me knew it wasn't. But that part of me that wants to make things my fault was like, oh, it's my fault. And I'm just gonna call him Psychic John. Psychic John was like, no, this one had, the craziest thing is that he wasn't just like, no, they were bad guys. He knew a specific thing about each one. I feel like I shouldn't be even talking about it because it's not my story to tell, but you guys don't know who they are, so that's fine. And I highly doubt that they'll ever watch this, but like one of them, he knew that he had a mental illness. Like you can't, there's no way that anyone would know that. It just was bizarre. And he was like, you know, he wasn't well and it wouldn't have worked out because he wasn't well. And just hearing that, I was just so relieved to know that it wasn't me, you know? And like in these instances, when you are able to look back at certain situations and later on have confirmation that, you know, you made the right choice, it just strengthens your self-trust and also strengthens your trust in the universe or God or, you know, whatever higher power you believe in, that everything is happening in divine timing. Everything is happening as it should. Even if it doesn't feel like that in the moment, your path is guiding you to where you're meant to be. And I mean, he didn't, you know, show me a slideshow of the rest of my life, and there's still gonna be surprises and things that I don't know about, but just certain things that he predicted will happen in the future. It's just cool knowing that, and maybe by knowing those things, if those opportunities arrive, you kind of have this deep knowing and confirmation from your reading that like, oh yeah, this is the right path. So that was really cool. He predicted some other things about my career that is really exciting, and I think that that's one of those things that I'll share if and when it happens, you know, with you guys. He also told me that this year, numerology, by the way, is really, really, really cool. I think he does some of the reading based off of numerology, and then the other probably half of how he does his readings is through his psychic abilities. One thing that is really interesting though is that the psychic that I spoke to via Psychic Encounters on the phone, the one that I did, which I'll link below, they did say really similar things about my romantic relationship in the future, and that I thought was really interesting. Basically, Psychic John told me that he definitely saw marriage and family for me. He told me specifically how I was gonna meet this guy. He told me it was not on a dating app, which is the same thing that the other guy told me, which, like I said in the other video, that is such a relief to me because online dating does not feel right to me. I literally cannot get into it. I sometimes try because I feel like I need to, but it doesn't feel right. And I've just had this deep knowing, this intuitive feeling that that is not the way it's supposed to be for me. So now having two people with psychic abilities say that, I'm just like, yeah, okay. Thank God I'm done trying to do that because I don't want to do that anyway. I just was doing it because I felt like I had to. So that was really cool. And he told me like how many kids I'm gonna have. He told me when I'm gonna meet this person. He gave me specifics. It was just wild. And of course, like, we'll know how accurate this reading is in time. And that's why I think keeping some of this to myself for the time being, I think is gonna be way more fun for us to touch base on, you know, in the future. And yeah, I think the main thing, of course I was excited to hear that, you know, I'm on my right path as far as love and relationships, because that's actually been a big stress for me. And it's been a big stress for me because I'm really happy by myself. I don't feel like I really necessarily want to be in a relationship right now. Like, I'm very happy in my life. I'm not lonely. I'm in a really good place, but there is stress and pressure because of my age, and then also because I do eventually want a family, and by not actively seeking that, sometimes I feel stress and pressure around that because I feel like I don't want to wait too long, if that makes sense. I don't really know how to explain it. But yeah, it just makes me feel so at ease knowing that I'm on the right track, that it's coming. And that just is gonna allow me to really enjoy my singledom, if you will, you know, and enjoy my time with myself and not feel like I need to put stress and pressure on it. And just, I know that it's coming. I know apparently when it's coming now. So, and just knowing that just makes me feel less stressed about it, which is ultimately what I want anyways, because me, myself, Shayla, I'm happy right now. The stress and pressure comes from not people in my family or anything like that, but just from knowing that I have a biological clock and, you know, seeing failed relationships happen and not having great luck in relationships prior and feeling like maybe it's not gonna happen for me. But, you know, just hearing that that is in my future is just so exciting and just makes me feel calm about it. So that of course excited me, but I have to be honest, the most mind-blowing part of the entire reading was how accurate he was about my ex-boyfriend. Like, it's creepy. It's bizarre. And it's bizarre because I don't know if you guys saw my vlog from Canggu in Bali last summer. I had an energy healing done and I got violently ill after the energy healing. And it was bizarre because at the same time I was having the energy healing, the bad ex-boyfriend had reached out to me. and I hadn't heard from him in like over a year, and it just was strange. And like, I don't know what that means or what that is. At the time I thought I had Bali belly, but I went to the hospital while I was in Bali. I didn't have a fever. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. And I was like, oh, it must have been something that I ate. It was just bizarre. I was like on the floor crying. My body was aching. I was like so sick. I was violently ill. And it was just bizarre. But now looking back, I realize I feel like it was an energetic purging from that energy healing. It's crazy because that bad ex-boyfriend just had such a hold on me. And Psychic John was just so accurate about so many things. It's just mind-blowing. Like, it's truly mind-blowing. He just like hit the nail on the head on so many things. I feel like there was an even amount of proof that he gave me that I could trust him by way of knowing way too many specific details of things, as well as an equal amount of predictions, and we'll see how accurate his predictions are as time goes on. Wild. Just wild. Woo! I feel like, I don't know if you guys are gonna think this is that cool. I'm like mind blown about this. Anyway, let's switch gears for now and just know that more info on Psychic John and my magical life-changing reading with Psychic John will be coming in future videos organically. If and when things happen, I will share. That's my promise to you. And I think that'll be more fun because we'll just see. I need to leave to go meet Brittany and Amy soon. So let me show you what I got at Luna Bee, and then I'm gonna go to Gracias Madre. I got this little dress, which is really cute. It's a little on the sexier side, but I'm dressing it down with these white sneakers that I also got there. I was really in need of some white sneakers, so I'm really obsessed with them. And I like this dress because it's adjustable. You can make it longer or shorter, and it has the little tie sleeves, and it's like a low back, and yeah, I really like it. So it's kind of a dressier little dress, you know, you could totally wear it with heels to like a little party or something. But I finally got a good jean jacket, and I thought this was really cute with the dress to kind of dress it down a little and make it more of like a casual look, you know, with little sneakers. I'm obsessed with this jean jacket. It's cute and oversized, and I got a few more things. I'm literally obsessed with this boutique. I always find something that I like there. I have a really hard time shopping because I feel like I never find anything that I like, but this little boutique always has cute stuff, and I think that they're online as well. But let me show you what else I got. I also got this little knit romper, which I think is really, really cute. My mom actually picked this out. It's kind of like sweater material. Super cute for summer, super comfortable. Kind of like a brown color, but I'm really into neutrals lately. I also got this just like plain black tank. It's kind of basic, but I really needed a plain black tank. And then I've had my eye on this sweater dress for the longest time. It's like a long sweater dress, and it has a slit up the sides. It's a little sheer, so I think I would wear like a black bodysuit under it and maybe some black shorts, but it's like black and white-ish. It's long, kind of goes up at the top. I'm thinking I would like belt it with a black belt. I think it'll be really cute. And then the last thing that I got that my mom also picked out, my mom's a really good shopper, she's got really good style, is this little romper, which is really cute. I'm loving the neutral vibes, and it's really cute and comfy and flowy on. So yeah, that's my little mini Luna Bee haul. I wish I could tell you more about this reading, but some of it is just like not appropriate to share because it's not just about me, you know? And also maybe it wouldn't be that mind-blowing to you because you don't know the people that it's about. But like I said, his predictions and things, if and when they do come to fruition, I am 1000% gonna hop on and make a video about it because that would be, or that will be, amazing. All right, I'm gonna go to dinner and I'm gonna leave you with that today. But thank you so much for watching. If you're not already, make sure you're subscribed, because I upload just about every 3 days, and I would love to have you a part of my YouTube family. And if you're already subscribed, I love you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.